Here we go then. It's difficult to know where to put this video. It's to do with the orchids, because once this staging is put together and the bonsai trees are put on it, it releases the staging to actually put the Cymbidiums on and get them outside. So it is orchid related. I want my bonsai tree displays to become part of the garden and part of the garden design, so it's also a gardening video, and it's obviously a bonsai video because this will be bonsai staging. Anyway, a nice morning at my son's workshop that he has access to. So what have we got then? We've got this piece of ply is to be screwed to the corner of the shed and to the broken fence post to actually hold the fence post rigid and save replacing the fence post and the fence. Yeah, so that's me helping the landlord out on the grounds I don't want the upheaval and I don't want the garden left open so that Mojo can escape. So that's why I'm doing that. And as the wood was free, yeah, so that's what the big piece is for. And then coming down here, we've got 4 posts. They're all different heights. They've all been put through the machine to square the ends off so that they'll stand upright. There's a few little bits that split off that I'll take those off, that'll be okay. And then coming down here, we've got 4 bases and 4 tops. Now the bases have had their edges rounded so that they'll look nice. They look large, but at the end of the day they've got to support a very, very top heavy platform at the top with a bonsai tree on, that it would be also awfully nice if it didn't blow over. That's why the bases are so large. So there's 4 bases, 4 posts and 4 tops. The tops are different sizes. They've had their centres marked and everything's got its holes pre-drilled, ready to go. So hopefully early next week we will get the first coat of stain on. Then we will put the staging together. Then we will put the second coat of stain on, at which point I suspect it'll pour with rain and I won't be able to take it outside. I'm hoping to do all the staining in here. I'll get some covering on the floor so that I don't get any spots or splashes on the floor. And obviously when I've stained a sheet, I need to be able to lean it up against somewhere, and there's plenty of places to lean things, and I can get some newspaper or something on the floor to stop any drips or runs. The coats need an amount of time to dry in between the coats, but not enough to cure. So once I start this, I've got to get on with it, if you see what I mean. The big sheet that's going to go on the shed, that's an entirely separate job. That's nothing to do with the bonsai staging. 4 posts, 4 bases and 4 tops. That's the 4 individual bonsai stands. And then I'll choose the 4 trees that I want to display individually, get them set up on the top platform. They will be wired in place, so they will have some wire round the top of the pot and round the platform and twisted underneath to stop them blowing off. Yeah, so literally when we get high winds or anything, their weight should keep them upright and the size of the base plate should stop them blowing over. That's the theory. And at the end of the day, this is all second-hand timber. I've paid nothing for it. So, the stain I already had from doing the original bonsai staging out there, so I've already got the stain. I'm hoping I've got enough to do this. If not, considering I got the timber for free, I don't mind getting some more stain. So there we go. And these bases have got nice rounded edges, and the tops have got rounded edges both sides, so they should look quite nice. It's just to take the square edges off, otherwise they look like this. Yeah. So there we go. Good morning's work, doing it between us, having the machinery and the workbench and all the right tools made this a nice job. If I'd had to do this without those tools, it would have taken me probably weeks, and it would have, you know, probably would have been painful with my back and everything. Trying to cut all those sheets and cut these pieces out by hand would not have been funny. So anyway, we're there. All we've got to do now, stain them up, screw them together, and decide where to put them and which trees go on them. And we'll go from there. It was all good stuff, isn't it? Tomorrow is Bonsai Society, so I won't be filming tomorrow, I don't suppose. And Sunday is a Sunday chat. And any suggestions you've got for that, just leave them in the comments, I'll find them. And otherwise, I shall see you Sunday. I'm pleased with this. This was a morning well spent. Good stuff. Bye for now.